what's going on, guys? DJS here, and we have a guest. We're at Deadstock PDX, and we have Phase 2 going to show us some of his collection. Go ahead and give him an intro.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Jermaine. Call me Phase 2 online. From Alaska, living in Portland. My girlfriend Lizzie and I moved here 3 years ago, and I'm loving it so far. Portland's amazing.
Awesome, man. So you have a lot of really crazy gems out here for us. Let's go ahead and get into it and show us some of these things.
Cool, yeah, absolutely. This isn't a full collection, it's just a few pieces that I really like. They're not favorites, but they mean a lot to me. Let's start with the Air Force One. This was a GR back in '02. This was my first Air Force One that wasn't an all white. I actually purchased these in Hawaii. It was 2002, so I was on a high school trip. I was in the band, and we went to Hawaii. I wore nothing but white Air Force Ones prior to that. This is my first non-white Air Force One, and kind of snowballed after that.
I like that it's orange too. That's pretty badass.
Yeah, for sure.
Go figure. Go Bees.
You're a Beeps guy.
Yeah.
My high school, West Anchorage High School, was orange, so that's kind of what I bought.
Awesome.
Let's go with the next one in line. This is a SVSM VC2, and it was made for Lebron while he was playing for the Irish. Not Notre Dame. I've seen some people online say.
Can you see that? Look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
kind of a really rare pair. I don't have as many as other collectors out there. I'd love to have more SVSM Lebron stuff. Even his Adidas PEs when he was playing for SVSM.
That's not bad to settle with those. Those are pretty clean.
No, I'll take it. Next is the Zoom Revis. This is a really crazy pair made for Shane Victorino. It's got his numbers stitched.
No way. Dope.
Yeah. Pretty cool details. It has, Hawaii on the outsole, translucent outsole. It's got a lot of Hawaiian just hints and accents.
Yeah, the print and stuff across that. That is wild. I've never seen those before.
Yeah, shout out to Shane Victorino. Really nice guy.
Yeah, Shane's definitely a good dude. What else we got here?
Up next is a Golden State Warriors PE made from Michael Petrus. And for those that don't know, I'm a big Warriors fan, no bandwagon. Been a big Warriors fan for a long while. 06-07 was my favorite Warriors squad. Don Nelson run team was amazing. So I got this because Petrus was on the squad. But just the 8 in general is great, and the color blocking is amazing with this player exclusive.
I don't think I've seen that one before either for an 8, so definitely cool.
Let's go with one up front. This is a white metallic green Air Jordan 1 from 1985. I used to be a big original Jordan 1 collector. I've had over 20 pairs. Probably have a little over half of that now, but this has always been my favorite. The green just really pops. And yeah, I brought those back with me from Alaska last summer. I kept over 100 pairs back in Alaska, especially the sensitive ones, but I hand carried this one back.
That's wild. Very cool.
And this one is a Kanye West Bape. This was before all the Kanye West Nike hype. I've always wanted these, and I finally tracked these down last year.
Nice.
Yeah, I love the color blocking.
Solid. Now, what are these Kobe's?
This is a Kobe player exclusive. It's a Kobe 8, and this color never released. It's got the yellow heel counter.
It's like the signature right there.
Yeah, it's Kobe 2-4. I don't know if you could get a good read on that, but
awesome.
Yeah, this is a personal Kobe PE. I love the colorway.
It's timely, and then check out the backdrop if you guys want to
check that out.
That's pretty sick. Got the Kobe and the 3s right there, the PEs.
Awesome photo.
Very cool. These I'm super geeked up on, man.
Yeah, for those that don't know, I'm a huge Nike ID fanatic. I've got over 30 pairs of IDs. I got 10 Kyries alone.
Wow.
But this was ID'd, and the overall color blocking was modeled after the prototype that was on the sneakers app. If you look up, behind the design on your Nike sneakers app, you'll find this prototype, and I just try to make it as close to that prototype as possible. I made a couple of these.
Yeah, those,
definitely, they're not for everybody, but
those are clean. They're super clean, man. I saw the prototype when it popped up on the sneakers app, and it actually glitched and said you could buy them at one point.
Yeah.
And I was like so stoked because I thought I could get them, but we couldn't.
Yeah,
kind of a bummer.
This little guy's weird. It's a really small PE LeBron 11, but it was made for LeBron's son, and it has his name Bryce on the back. It's a great school sizing, but it's definitely a unique pair. Really hard to find. And
it comes with a lace lock too on a
it
kid's.
Does, but it's not for everybody. I like all the really weird, unique stuff.
It's obscure but awesome.
It's very obscure.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of obscure, let's check these guys out. What are these?
This
we all know what these are.
yeah, it's a game-worn Michael Jordan 9 when he played baseball. It's got his number 45 on the back. It still has the dirt and everything on the sole, but very, very rare. It took me a long while to find these.
Those look similar to the ones in Jordan Brand, like headquarters, like the ones in the case.
I believe that is a metal outsole. This is the MCS molded.
Oh, okay.
So they're a little different, but
crazy. That's a gem right there.
Definitely.
Let me get a real close up look at the back. Nice 45. We can.
So up next is the Paris Dunk SB. Needs really no introduction. Took me a long while to find the Paris SB. I wish I had more like Dre, but you know what? I'll take one. It's got like 20, 30 pairs. At one point it did.
Pattern on it is so crazy looking.
Definitely. I wanted one with a lot of pink. They're all different. The other shoe has more pink than this, but yeah, I love the Paris.
It's dope.
I love the Night Track too.
Is that what those are called?
This is the Night Track Studio 54 disco shoe.
What?
Not a lot of pairs were produced. It's kind of a niche type collector's piece.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one in person. Well, I wanted these ever since I was in Alaska. I used to travel to all these shoe events, and I saw one on, there's a collector on the East Coast named Krabby. He had one on his display table, and I've wanted them ever since. They've got a really flat outsole for disco dancing. And
what? Well, they're special too. Those are crazy.
These retroed as an energy project a few years back, and Colette Paris did a special colorway where the swoosh and all the red accents were blue.
It's not the same though as that though.
Well, these retroed.
Oh, the same ones?
Project. Yeah.
Wow.
Did. You can find them on eBay for $200. But it took me over a decade to track a pair of these down because back then, before they retroed, they were going for 4 digits on eBay.
Really?
This is one of those really hard to find pairs, especially in good condition, because every pair you find is usually beat to hell.
Yeah, they've been disco danced or something.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah, I finally tracked those down a while back.
Nice.
These, it's a GR Purple High Air Force 1, and I've always been a fan of the original Purple High in the early 90s, and I have 4 pairs of this retro because I love these so much. Yeah.
What's the back say on it? Just the Nike on it?
Yeah.
A little different branding than the normal ones, right?
Absolutely. This was a NikeLab project, and they pretty much dissected an original Purple High, and it's pretty spot on.
Yeah.
So yeah, people are sleeping on these and keep sleeping. So I can
they're still on Nike.com, right?
I think they're even at outlets right now.
That's wild.
Sleep. Anyways, yeah, I got these right here. This is an 11 prototype from the late 90s. All leather upper. They've got a mesh tongue. And the outsole isn't even translucent. It's a really thick rubber with a crazy herringbone traction pattern. It's not your usual, Jordan 11 pods.
And look at
and the shank used is a Columbia shank.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, a really rare piece. It's crazy.
Those are definitely nuts.
Yeah.
All right, we have a couple more over here.
A few more. This is Zoom Revis again. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Ken Link's design. The Zoom Revis is really comfortable if you've never owned a pair. But this is a DJ Clark Kent 112 colorway. I've always been a fan of his 112 designs. I mean, premium materials, and they just work well together. So
it's reflective.
Absolutely.
All reflective. You
You
kind of catch that
stitched
in the lighting in
on
here.
the
It looks
heel
pretty dope.
Is it catching the through?
Yeah, it's reflecting. Yeah, dope. Very
And
cool.
This guy right here, it's a really rare shoe. Back in the mid to early 2000s, Soul Collector magazine did shoe competitions, and they traveled to a lot of the cities across the U.S. and each of the winners eventually won a special shoe from Nike. And during the LA competition, I think it was the second one, Dependable J won, and they made him a dunk in his size with his name lasered all on the insole.
Oh, boy.
This is essentially the size 9 sample of his winning shoe.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it means a lot because Jay's a good guy. I've always loved the premium leather on the lasered shoes. It has a Soul Collector logo, but the ankle collar, the sock liner, everything is really plush. And it has the IK design lasered right there.
Oh, crazy. It looks super premium.
Yeah, check the
LA liner. Oh, the LA, and then the leather liner is insane too. And the leather mid insole too.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Really cushioned.
Very cool. Now these surfaced recently.
Yeah,
on the
this is
internet.
the LeBron 2 Beast sample. LeBron wore these post-game a few years back, and he posted them on his Instagram. A really rare pair, one of the rarest LeBrons out there.
Yeah, those are crazy.
Yeah, I love them. Check the gold accent on the back, though.
Yeah, that's a nice little detail that they
Definitely.
on those.
And
And,
some-
two people, I mean,
And a lot of people think the outsole is yellowed. I'm pretty sure it was made with a sail,
Looks
like an off-white color.
Like
If you look at
bombers, yeah.
LeBron's shoes, when he was posting them on Instagram, I think his outsole was a little yellow too a few years back. So that's I could be mistaken, but I think so. And this is a 23, and I chose to bring this because a 23 is my favorite shoe of all time as far as aesthetics. Design is wonderful, ideology and everything. This isn't my favorite 23, I just didn't bring them. I love the white green rayon 23, but I love purple shoes as well. So this is a Kevin Martin pair when he was playing for the Sacramento Kings.
oh, okay. I was gonna say I've never seen them obviously released,
Yeah, for sure.
and the 23 on the side is different too
Mhm.
than the pairs that I have.
Mm-hmm. But I just think white purple works really well.
Wow, there's leather.
Yes, no patent leather, just nice premium. It might be tumbled leather,
Yeah, that's crazy.
but I think white and purple just look really good together.
That's awesome.
All right, last one isn't actually a shoe. It is an idea for a shoe. And I got a friend out in Las Vegas. His name is Rainier Fernando. He's an up and coming designer. He basically did a tech pack / brief on a signature shoe made for me. And it was my birthday, and he was working on this for a long while, and he decided to surprise me. There's a lot of details if you want to zoom in really quick on, everything from ideas to the problems that needed to be solved. I go to the gym a lot, so he wanted to make me a trainer, but essentially it has my upbringing, my first car. I'm a Warriors fan, so he wanted to utilize Golden Gate Bridge cables for lateral stability.
That's crazy.
He used my Phase 2 name for heat sensitivity, and the whole idea behind it is the dynamic of pushing yourself to discover your untapped potential, which is the Phase 2 of your training. And he even made me a logo. It says P2 Roman numeral 2, my initials JT. When he presented this to me, I was literally blown away. But it has everything from midsole design to inspiration, everything, different angles. This is the actual rendering. Even
He went
colorways.
in on
He went,
this.
yeah, for sure. But what's crazy is that this is the final brief. He provided the sketchbook, which is absolutely ridiculous. It has the inspiration.
Yeah.
He knows I love the 23, so with the tooling, it was inspired by the 23 tooling.
It reminds me of a Tinker sketch, like the way you see a lot of the Tinker stuff.
Absolutely, this guy has some skills,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I was really blown away by everything.
Dang.
And I had no idea he was working on this, and it was more or less a birthday present. He was contacting my girlfriend Lizzie about what I like, everything. I was literally blown away. He basically used me as a subject, as an athlete, even though I'm not. But he made me a signature shoe.
Man,
It's really ridiculous. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could if you want to look at all the details.
I would rather buy this than the Kevin Hart. Shoe,
Oh,
I'll tell
right.
you that.
Yeah, he posted all these sketches on RainierFernando.com, and I'm just really thankful and blessed.
Yeah.
Really caught me off guard. So thanks, Rainier.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
awesome, dude. I guess to wrap up, I figured we'd ask you a couple questions.
Cool.
One, what is your thoughts on the Air Jordan 30?
I'm excited for it. I didn't initially love the overall design, but I feel as if most consumers love a design initially. They were playing it safe, and they didn't really push the envelope, as far as they could have. I'm excited to play in it because I love the 29 tooling, and the 30 tooling looks to be very similar. The 23 is my favorite shoe of all time, and I didn't love it initially.
Really?
So hopefully the 30 will grow on me. I mean, right now I just like it. So we'll see what happens. I've never held a tangible product yet, so we'll see.
For the Air Jordan 23s, like, why is that your favorite shoe? Out of
Everything
all of them,
about
there's a
it.
lot of dope models that
There
Tinker
is.
did.
It's not my favorite shoe to wear. Aesthetically and overall design, it is my favorite shoe. There's a lot of little details that a lot of people don't know. Take for example, you know, 20 and 3, you know, the two shoes that make up the name 23. You can see inspiration from the 3 if you look at it ahead. And then the midsole toe cap, it's from the 20. So you have the 20 and 3 on the toe. Little details like that really set it off. And the stitching on the side panel, it's made up of a bunch of M's and J's. This is the cursive version. So there's a really sharp Argyle pattern out there, and the All-Star had the signature MJ. Premium materials and the overall design inspiration too. I know when they were designing, their main inspiration wasn't the actual product. It was just great quality craftsmanship, and I think Tinker really blew this one out the water.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool detail, man.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, I just want to say thanks to you for meeting up and doing this video for us. And if you guys appreciate and like the video, give the video a thumbs up for phase 2. And thank you to Ian at Deadstock Coffee, PDX. When is this place going to be open?
1 more week.
1 more week. So I'll put a link in the description to their Instagram and as well as the phases. And appreciate you guys for doing this. Later, guys.
Thanks, guys.